My hope for this intro was to create a timeline of the War of 1812. But after researching and seeing the number of battles from Michigan's Fort Mackinac all the way south to New Orleans, I knew this was an impossibility. In a nutshell, there are two reasons America declared war against Britain. The first reason being Britain started limiting American trade with Europe. And the second, Britain took up the practice of impressing into service or kidnapping seamen of American merchant vessels to replenish crews of their undermanned warships. The following pictures are events before and after my ancestors' experience for context. Welcome to Digging with Deej in my Tuesday night treasure hunting live stream. Tonight is another episode of my Ancestors Letters series this summer. So if you've missed an episode, never fear. They are always available for replay. So grab your beverage of choice and sit back and enjoy the show that will begin in approximately 1 minute. Welcome to Digging with Deej, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me take a look. Who's in my chat? Let's scroll back to the beginning. I believe Banshee Mining. Julia Banshee Mining was the first one in my house. And she's also a member. Thank you. And a moderator. Thank you very much, Julie. Then the next one in my house was the One Stop Shirt Shop, who is my grandson, Joshua. And he and my son are operating a t-shirt, an online t-shirt shop. So if you get a chance, the link to the Diggin' with Deej merch page is on my About Me page and will be added to the description of my video soon. So, welcome back to Joshua. Let's see. Next one in my house was Metal Detecting North Carolina. Mike, who I have detected with. His family is from Michigan. Let's see. Then we have Cynthia Swearingen, a member and a moderator. Welcome back, Cynthia. I believe she just got back from vacation. Then we have Jimmy Cloake, longtime member. Welcome back, Jimmy. Johnny Smallpepper. He's going to be in and out through the night. Thank you for popping in, Johnny. I appreciate that. Let's see. Mark Thomas, a member and a moderator. He's going to be leaving to go out to dinner. Thank you for stopping in, Mark, and have a good dinner. Dawn of Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelley in my house. Hope you're feeling better, Dawn. Javier Garcia, longtime member or longtime subscriber. Let's see. Mark says he can postpone it 10 minutes. Okay, Mark. Thank you. Let's see. Still scrolling. Tammy of Nugget Shooterette Expeditions out in Arizona. How are you doing, Tammy? I just watched Bill's video today on freeze drying spaghetti sauce and taco meat. Very cool. And Tammy just did a metal detecting video. I watched that the other day. So check out Tammy's channel. She was also one of my secret treasure hunters on my show. So check her out. Let's see. Then we've got Digger's Den Tyson, UKMD. Terry, welcome back from across the pond. Then we've got Bobby, Underground Buddha. And Bobby has a live stream on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock, I believe. So check out his channel. He is also Jersey History Hunter Audra's co-host tonight. Let's see. I think I said hi to Javier. Hello again, Javier. Let's see. Still scrolling. Ron F. Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures. Welcome back, Ron. And I've met Ron at Flash Bash. Here's Banshee Mining is back again. Team Clambake, Pick and Bean. They live stream Monday and Friday mornings. So be sure to check out their live streams. Let's see. See if I've missed anybody. Still scrolling. There's Audra, Jersey History Hunter, who is next in line of live streams tonight. Share the love stream. There's Marlon of Mayor Videos, who also live streams on Sunday, I believe at 11:30. His co-host is Tripwire of Straight Up Metal Detecting. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to attend a whole lot. Last weekend was a busy weekend. I was across the state for part of it. Let's see. Still looking. The 717 detector. Welcome. Welcome back. Let's see. Oh no. Everybody keep Tammy in your thoughts and prayers. Whoa. That is something I've never heard of, Tammy. Wow. At least they know what's wrong. That's, that's half the battle. Barnsley Treasure Hunter from across the pond. Welcome. So, last weekend, I picked up my grandson. We drove 3.5 hours. We picked up his girlfriend in Grand Rapids, and then we went to Muskegon, Michigan for a magnet fishing gathering where we all participated in the Trash Bash 2022. And it is a Muskegon River watershed cleanup. And that. And welcome back, Bud Files. So that was a lot of driving. 3.5 hours there, 3.5 hours back. Plus we were there all day. We magnet fished, pulling trash out of the watershed. And from there, Practical Ken invited us to go metal detecting. So we all went to a Muskegon park and did some metal detecting. It was a whole bunch of magnet fishers metal detecting. And my grandson had the oldest find that I know of anyway. And so stay tuned. That video will be this Friday. The early release for my Ruby tier members will be tonight before I lay down because I am wore out. Joshua and I magnet fished Saturday, all day Saturday and almost all day Sunday. We magnet fished till dark Sunday. So, stay tuned for Friday's premiere video, which will be on the Trash Bash 2022. And that. So, yeah. Joshua's girlfriend, Zell, was killing it pulling this stuff out of Muskegon Lake, which is part of the Muskegon River watershed. I mean, I don't think she threw that thing in once without pulling something out. I found mainly just little stuff, fishing lures, bottle caps, things like that. But there were some amazing things pulled and dug that weekend. So, ooh. See, I think, I said hi to Bud Files. Paul, American Woodland Relics. Paul and Belinda, welcome back. And then I saw somebody else. Where'd it go? There he is. Treasure Trolls in my house. Another Michigander. How are you doing, bud? We have done several collaborations. Welcome back. Let's see. Venture Dulo, who was at Trash Bash last weekend. Welcome, Cal. Welcome back. Mike, M.A. Lyman 24, who premieres after me on Fridays and has a live stream on Saturday nights for coin roll hunting. Let's see. Am I missing anybody else? I think I'm caught up. So, yeah, we had a fantastic weekend, but 2 days of nonstop magnet fishing, metal detecting. Sunday, I think I went to bed fairly early and I slept till like 10 o'clock in the morning, which is odd for me. So, Joshua, you wore me out. For those of you that don't know, this is my grandson, Joshua, and his one-stop shirt shop. He is taking care of the Digging with Deej merch. In fact, I need, which you can find the link to my merch page in his t-shirt shop, online t-shirt shop, on my About Me page, and he's being supervised by his dad. And thank you to everyone who's ordered t-shirts and mugs and the travel tumbler. So thank you so much. All the proceeds of my merch go to my grandson, the profits anyway, go to my grandson to help him save money for his first car. So if you would like to help me help my grandson get his first car, check out the merch page. Let me put Joshua, I made a banner. I need to put that up. There we go. So let me go back to the comments. Bill, Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? A member. And he follows Flash in Your Pan tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific. Don't quote me on it. I'll have to look at my notes. I can have a hard time remembering all those times. But Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? Live stream tonight. So, what do we got? Let's see. Like I said, I'm pretty wore out. I'm still recuperating from the busy weekend. So, our treasure hunting, a world-class treasure hunters prayer list. We've got Susie Q96. She had an appointment to see another specialist for a second opinion. I don't know if that got postponed or if she got to go or what. I haven't heard. Pull tab Pam. I spoke to her. Well, we texted back. No, I think I spoke to her last Thursday, and she's weak, but she's hanging in there. They've started the chemo back up, but she's hanging in there. Tammy, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Then let's see. We've got Don of Detection Connection. Lost his mom about a month ago and his uncle maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. Several in our community have lost family members. And so that would be Don of Detection Connection, Teresa the Treasure Hunter, Nugget Shooterette, who's in the chat. Let's see. Jeff from Austria. Let's see, did we lose anybody else? I'm double checking. Maria Tobin, the Haunted Hellcat, lost her daughter. Jonathan Friend of the gold prospecting community lost his dad, who was a veteran, and his dying wish was to be buried in a military cemetery, which is very expensive. Julie, can you put the link? Julie has a link for a GoFundMe to help Jonathan with his father's funeral expenses. If you are able, even $5, if you are able to do so, please help him out. Emily, Little Dirt Digger's in my house. Hi, Emily. Mike says, I posted a new metal detecting parody song yesterday. It's called Digging Down. I will check that out, Mike. Everybody, if you get a chance, check out his video. Let's see. Still scrolling. Paul American Woodland Relic says no change in his cousin Tommy, still unresponsive. I am so sorry. Everybody keep Paul's cousin Tommy in your thoughts and prayers. It's his best friend in the whole world. He's in the hospital, been in the hospital for a while. Okay, so other people on this list are Hunter GT on YouTube, cardiovascular problems. Jimmy Cloake, knee troubles in the chat. He also lost family members. Susie's brother of Susie Q96 was battling COVID. I think they're doing okay. Let's see. Outdoorsy Gal and Johnny, they were living at opposite ends of the house because Chrissy contracted the vid. Johnny has COPD, and she didn't want him to get it. Well, it didn't matter. I mean, they separated. He still got it, but as far as I know, he's doing okay. I haven't heard anything otherwise. Mark the Berg Hunter is home from the hospital and doing much better. David Carlisle is looking at upcoming surgery. Gary's metal detecting is recovering from knee surgery. Bill Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt, is looking at upcoming surgery. Emmy on PDX Paranormal was taken to the hospital last week, but she's home and doing well. And Dawn of Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelley was in the hospital last week, but she's home and doing better. So please keep all these people in your thoughts and prayers. If they haven't put new content up in a while, go and watch something, even if you've already watched it. Just to watch something, give them some viewing time, and put a comment in to let them know you're thinking of them. Okay? So there's that. Last week, let's see. Last week, I got my suitcase in that my T2 will fit in, my Technetics T2 Plus. And I put that on my community page. Of course, it had to be purple. So I've been searching for a while, waiting for that suitcase to go on sale, and it finally went on sale. So that arrived and that. And then I went to the library and had my friend in adult services at the nearby library help me navigate the London Port Authority mudlarking license site. So that was more costly than I thought it was going to be. Before the vid, you could get a month pass, an adult monthly pass. Since the vid, the only thing that was available for adults was a 3-year pass. So cross your fingers that I go back again, because it wasn't cheap. I think it was 96 sterling, which amounted to, like, including whatever extra charges they put on, $121. Was like, I'm hoping to go twice, before we actually get to our metal detecting destination. So I did get my mudlarking license, so I'm legal over there. I think that's all the news I have for last. Oh, I wanted to say something. Also, I am part of the treasure hunting community fundraiser for St. Jude's Hospital. Thank you to everybody who donated under my channel name. I think we're up to $200, but as a community, a treasure hunting community, we are 45% of the way to the $10,000 goal that Chris of B3 Relic Recovery set. So thank you everyone so much for donating. And this will be an ongoing thing, until I think his goal was by the new year or Christmas, something like that. You're kidding me, Julie. Everybody, please add Maria Tobin back on the list. She just lost her daughter. Oh my God. She was in a bad car accident and is in the hospital. Wow. That's just terrible. Thank you for letting me know, Julie. So, but I think I covered everything. I'm kind of out of sorts today. I just overdid it last weekend, I guess. I go, and then I drop like a fly. What can I say? So, let's see. All right. So tonight, for those of you, if you missed part 1, that was last week, I have been reading all summer. I have been reading letters that were transcribed by my ancestors, by other family members. You know, everybody got together and shared letters they had that go back to the 1800s and that. And I have been sharing these letters. I think I started out with the Civil War ones. They were battlefield letters home and that. And this is a letter that my ancestor, Jason Smith, wrote to the editor of a paper. We've never been able to figure out which paper it was. And it was his hope to help other people that were traveling. Or it was his hope to help the younger generation understand what the older generation went through to protect our freedoms as a country. Dan Smoking Treasures in my house. Hi, Dan. Welcome back. Let's see. SWFL Treasure Detecting. Keep his wife in your thoughts and prayers, folks. Seeing if I've missed you, it is not intentional, folks. So please don't be offended. I'm just double checking. Dan Smoking Treasures. Michigan Gems in my house. And I was magnet fishing with her last weekend. My grandson and his girlfriend and I. Hi, Joe. And Mini Gems. So, where I left off yesterday was where... That's not it. Is it on this one? It should be on this one here. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so we ended where there was the British started climbing ladders to get into Fort Erie. And they turned the cannons around on our soldiers. And all of a sudden, there was a big explosion. And over 200 British soldiers were killed. It was literally a massive explosion. And all they could figure was somebody shot, a bullet or something went into the magazine where all the ammo and gunpowder and all that was. And that. So they've just got done witnessing this. The darkness of the night, the unknown effect of the explosion, the incipient success of the enemy, his vastly superior numbers, his well-known intentions to give no quarter, the unsuccessful attempt to regain the bastion, and the impossibility of escape left nothing in perspective to found inspiring hope. It is in scenes like this that the brave man acquires additional strength from the terrors of surrounding objects. Even the coward, if he resists the onset, forgets the weakness of his nature and, electrified by magic sympathy, rises superior to himself. It is in this school of fortitude that heroes are born to distinction, that the long and glorious list of our military and naval commanders have been trained to deeds of noble achievements. Some of the enemy survived this awful explosion even after having lost both legs and arms. About 1,000 British muskets were picked up at the different points of assault the day after. The cause of the explosion has never been officially explained. History ascribes it to an accident, and perhaps it would not be proper for me to state that I learned at the time. Trying to double check, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Bye, SWFL. Have a good dinner. Even if it was design, I think the end justified the means. It was that mysterious explosion which, through Providence, saved our gallant little army from the horrors of a general massacre. The thrilling scenes which I witnessed that morning will never be eradicated from my memory, so long as reason holds her empire. About 50 of the survivors were picked up in the morning and taken to our hospital for treatment. They presented a most appalling spectacle. Their faces and hands were blistered black as Ethiopians. Their eyes swelled shut, and many of them rolled on the ground and shrieked with agony. I saw and conversed with an intelligent Scotchman who stated that he was one of their forlorn hope and one of the first who mounted the bastion. He had gone so far over that he escaped the principal shock. His hands were slightly blistered and his body somewhat bruised, yet he was very thankful that he escaped so well. Okay. The British chose the most unfavorable points to make the assault. Had they formed their army into one solid column in the woods directly in front of the angle of our parapet, and then by a rapid movement precipitated themselves over our unfinished works and deployed to the right and left, they might have easily effected their object, as but few of our heavy guns could be brought to bear upon them. Although foiled in this attempt to carry our works by storm, they did not relinquish their designs of conquest. They returned to their works and renewed the siege with vigor. They daily poured showers of round shot, bombs, Congreve rockets, and shrapnel shells into the fort. At least 300 men were killed or wounded by these missiles alone, exclusive of those who fell at the assault, the sortie, and the different skirmishes. Our situation became truly distressing. Exposed to constant annoyance from the shots of the enemy, which battered down our ramparts and tore up the turf within the fort, everyone who was able was kept constantly on guard or fatigue duty. Our provisions were nothing but bread and fresh beef, and that not always the best, which threw us into diarrhea. The patriotic inhabitants of the frontier generously contributed and sent over quantities of potatoes for the volunteers, which were very acceptable. To increase our troubles, it rained almost incessantly from the middle of August to the end of the campaign, with a cold atmosphere from the lake. The sun was seldom seen during that time, as if to hide his face from such revolting scenes. We had nothing for a covering but cloth tents afforded little protection in heavy rain. We were stationed on a low piece of ground that was so saturated with water that the side that lay down would be drenched. We had neither blankets to cover us nor straw to lie upon. And what was still worse, the British had left it teeming with vermin. But I fared better than some others. My parents had provided me with a change of good homespun woolen clothing, also a great coat of the same material with a large cape. This I would put on when on duty, and if I had a chance to take a little rest, I would wrap the cape around my head and lie down with my musket in my arms, the lock so placed as to keep it dry, the earth for a bed, my cartouche box for a pillow, and the canopy of heaven for a covering, where I could quietly repose regardless of the pelting storm. Okay. After a while, our officers procured some lumber from Buffalo, which we cut up and laid floors in our tents. It was quite a luxury to have the soft side of a pine board to lie upon, as it kept us from the wet. Sickness and death prevailed to an alarming extent, as it kept, which greatly diminished our numbers. All these things conspired to cast a gloom over the mind, but little incidents would frequently occur which had a tendency to keep up our spirits, one of which I will relate here. When we were throwing up batteries under the fire of the enemy, a daring fellow by the name of James Ambrose would place himself upon the head of a barrel with his eyes fixed upon the enemy's battery. When he saw the smoke rise from one of their guns, he would cry out, "Shot!" At this signal, we would drop into the ditch and the ball would pass over us. A mischievous ball struck the barrel, knocked it to flinders, and laid Ambrose prostrate on the ground. He picked himself up, scratched the dirt from his eyes, cast an indignant look towards the enemy, and heaped imprecations upon them for shooting so careless. Frequent and animated skirmishes took place in the woods between the outposts of the two armies, which we called bushwhacking. In one of these, September 4th, Colonel Wilson of the Canadian Volunteers and our Lieutenant Roosevelt were killed. Captain Hooper having been killed at Lundy's Lane, our company was consolidated and placed under the command of Captain Davis. After the sortie, we were again consolidated and placed under the command of Captain Moody R. Freeman. There were 5 dwelling houses in the fort, which we barricaded with earth to protect them from the shots, and our principal officers used them for their quarters. General Porter occupied one of them. I was one night on guard at his quarters. It was cold and rainy, and my station was to walk back and forth in front of his house. There was a little porch over the door with a seat on each side, and when the lights were extinguished, all was still, within the house, I sat down in this porch to shield myself from the rain. Having been broke of my rest for several nights previous and being worn down by fatigue, I unconsciously dropped asleep, and the first I knew, the general jerked up my hat and exclaimed, "What, soldier, are you asleep? Why is it the greatest crime you can commit? It is death by the law for a sentinel to fall asleep on his post." I sprang to my feet and walked my accustomed round with a quick step, regardless of the storm, and expecting to be called upon the next morning to answer for my crime, but I heard no more of it. The general was too humane a man to have a soldier finished under such circumstances. Hi, Frederick Romano. Frederick Romano in my house. Hi, Olin Borden. Hi, Janet Chapman. See if I missed anybody else. I don't think so. 15 in my house. That's pretty good for just before school starting. Let's see. The general is too humane a man to have a soldier finished under such circumstances. An incident of some importance occurred about this time, of which history is silent. There were 3 war vessels called the Somers, the Ohio, and the Porcupine, mounting 3 or 4 guns each, anchored off the fort to protect us from attack by water. These vessels would occasionally drop down and fire into the enemy's works, to their great annoyance. The British therefore determined to cut them out. They collected a number of boats, filled them with armed men, and under cover of dark night, excuse me, set out on their hazardous expedition. Gotta wet my whistle. They took a circuitous route and approached the vessels from the direction of Buffalo. When hailed by the sentinel, they made some excuse for not having the countersign, but told him there were boats from Buffalo with provisions for the American army, upon which he improperly let them come alongside. Oh boy. The whole party instantly sprung on board, seized the sentinel, closed the hatches to keep down the officers and crew, and in this way they succeeded in capturing the Somers in Ohio. But the Porcupine, whose crew by this time had become fully aroused, succeeded in beating them off. They cut the cables of the captured vessels, run them down opposite their works, took off what was valuable, and set them on fire. About this time, our patriotic feelings were revived by the news of the glorious victory at Plattsburgh and the capture of the British fleet on Lake Champlain. That was the turning point of the War of 1812, that battle on Lake Champlain, okay? That began the discussions for the Ghent Treaty between America and Britain. Oop. Shelly in my house, yay! Can you dig it, Don and Shelly? Oh, yes, I hear you, buddy boy. We got movie star cat, folks. There he is, Mr. Salem, our movie star boy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it was read off in general orders that 13 guns should be fired in quick succession in commemoration of that event. You know, where we captured the British fleet on Lake Champlain, and the contents thrown into the enemy's camp. Oh, wait, capture the British fleet on Lake Champlain. It was read off in general orders that 13 guns should be fired in quick succession in commemoration of that event, and the contents thrown into the enemy's camp. Our critical situation penned up as we began to excite the sympathy of the country. 20 young men of the first respectability, without the expectation of any pecuniary reward, volunteered from Batavia and came over to our relief. Too much cannot be said in praise of those individuals. A large detachment of drafted militia also arrived. The most brave and patriotic of these volunteered and came over, while those who disliked the small gunpowder remained. These we afterwards denominated Buffalo Rangers. All right. Last page. I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. The following is a stanza from a ballad composed for the occasion. Ye Buffalo Rangers, stick close to your shore. Ye faint-hearted wretches who dare not pass o'er, who refuse to give help to an army so brave, nor jeopard your own lives, your brethren to save. We were again prepared to act upon the offensive. I don't recognize this word, but a circuitous road had been cut through the woods from near Towson's Battery to the rear of the enemy's strongholds on their right. About noon on the memorable 17th of September, the troops were put in motion. The volunteers, as a forlorn hope, were dispatched through the above-mentioned road to make the first assault on the rear of their formidable works, and after they were fully engaged, the regulars were to sally out and attack them in front. We were ordered to leave our hats and tie handkerchiefs on our heads. It commenced raining soon after we started. The water ran down our backs, and in many places through the swamp the water was nearly knee-deep. The locks of many of our muskets had become so wet that they could not be discharged. History gives us credit of acting well our part. The conflict was short but sanguinary. Of our detachment of 176 men, only 76 returned unhurt. On the 21st, they raised the siege and returned to Chipaway. A detachment of us was sent out to look up and bury the dead, who were scattered through the woods. Those poor fellows had been stripped nearly naked by the Indians, and as their bodies were in a putrid state, all the burial we could give them under the circumstances was to raise a mound of earth over them, where doubtless their naked bones are now bleaching, unless some humane individuals have picked them up and buried them. We recrossed the Niagara about the last of October. The inhabitants, in order to express their gratitude for defending their lives and property, resolved to give us a barbecue. Accordingly, they procured a large fat ox, which they roasted whole with other refreshments. These arrangements being made, we formed a hollow square around them. After we had regaled ourselves, General Porter mounted a stump and made an appropriate speech in which he gave us his hearty thanks for our patience and bravery in suffering, and concluded by extending to us a long and affectionate farewell. Such expressions of gratitude made us forget, for a while, our former sufferings. We set out for home on foot about the 1st of November with feeble bodies. Some died on the road, and others did not long survive after they reached home. But very few still lived to tell their offspring the doleful tale of woe, and those only of the strongest constitution and of strictly temperate habits. That was a hand-drawn map. It's really, really faint, of the battle. And here is another stanza of that song that was written. Ye buffalo rangers, stick close to your shore, ye faint-hearted wretches who dare not pass o'er, who refuse to give succor to an army so brave, nor jeopard their own lives their brethren to save. They gaze o'er the flood and our firmness admire, mid peals of loud cannon, destruction and fire. A name of contempt given those of the detached militia who were sent out in 1814 to secure the garrison at Fort Erie, who refused to cross. There's a star, but I didn't see a star anywhere in that. So I hope you enjoyed that long letter that my ancestor, Jason Smith, sent to an editor. We still don't know what paper it was sent to. I think the first page said my brother Jonathan, but that's all it says. Here's the first, that's page 2. See how it was, what was the salutation? Written for the brother Jonathan by Jason Smith, an American volunteer in the War of 1812. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. I don't know what my topic's going to be next Tuesday. I have no idea. I've been so busy, traveling. I mean, I was traveled all day, left at 5 o'clock in the morning and got home at dark, after dark, Saturday. And then Sunday, we met Michigan Gems in Brighton Sunday. Come on. Hi, Frankie Petey Sandigger. So I will go through and see if I have any more letters that are about any particular topic in history. If not, I'll go back to, history, different points of history and, different points of time in history. So, trying to think. What do I need to do next? So let's give away. Oh, no, I know what I got to do, and I better do that quick. I have a mail call. So everything's pre-open, so it should go fast. First one is from Bobby Pastor. I think I won a t-shirt or something. Thank you card. And Bobby's in the chat somewhere. Deej, congrats on your win. Hope you like the shirt, Bobby. And he gave me an Ambient Girl Dick sticker. And he gave me Bobby Buddha sticker. So we will put the Bobby Buddha sticker in the sticker pack, because I might already have one of Nancy's. So thank you very much, Bobby. Let's see what this shirt looks like. Let's see. It's my size. Pretty blue. I love the blue. Look at that. I love that. Very nice. Thank you so much, Bobby. That's awesome. Okay, next one. Dan's lanyards. Okay, what do we got here? Hi, Deej. Here's the stickers. I will be ordering some new ones soon with my website on them. When those come in, I will send you some more. Good luck and happy hunting. Dan's lanyards. Very nice. Okay, he's got them in a little cellophane thing. Very cool. Dan's lanyard. So we'll put that in the sticker pack too. Thank you so much, Dan. Appreciate that. And if anybody, I don't care if you're in the United States, anywhere in the world, if you're a treasure hunter, any kind of treasure hunting, if you want me to share your stickers, just send them to me and you will get a shout out on my live stream. The stickers that are given away, the winner of the stickers will be shouted out on my community page, as well as everybody that sent stickers in. Ohio Metal Maven, welcome back. See if I'm missing anybody. There was PD Sandigger. I might be caught up. Very cool. So this is from FLX Detecting. Look at that. It's like an arrowhead. Very cool. Thank you so much, FLX. Woohoo! We'll put one of those in the sticker pack. Very cool. Okay, what do we got? This is from JP Lawns and More. Is there a card or letter? No, I don't see any letter. Look at these, folks. JP Lawns and More koozies. Woohoo! JP's Bar. Charts. Very cool. Okay, I have got. See how that fits. I don't drink, but I do drink water and pop. There we go. Look at that. Woohoo! Set that right there. Okay, thank you so much, JP Lawns and More. Then I got this box. Let's see. Cool card. T for thank you. Hi, Deej. Thank you for supporting our channel. Wanted to send you a little something. I found this bottle in one of my bottle hunting digs and turned it into something beautiful. Tango Tango and Monk Cheetah. Check out their channel, gang. Great treasure hunting couple. Well, this is cool. Tango Tango and Monk Cheetah. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. It's an aqua blue mason jar. Ooh, let me see if I can get this. How do you do this? It's a light, you guys. Hold on a minute. Let me take that comment down so you can see. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that is so cool. I love it. Wow, you guys. You just outdid yourselves. Way to repurpose relics from the past. That is so cool. I love it. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Now, I'm going to leave it on for now. See if I can move something. We will move my American Digger magazines, and we will set it right here. You can barely see it. There. You can see it. Because I keep gifts from everybody. I mean, this is the milk bottle that Shane of Ohio River History gave me at Flash Bash this year. So I don't have a whole full-size milk bottle embossed. And that was so nice of him. I have lots of gifts. I've got bottles from Country Diggers up there. I mean, lots of gifts. So thank you. Thank you so much, Monk Cheetah. I just love that. And Tango Tango. Very creative. That's just awesome. So that's our mail call. Oh my gosh. Mark the Berg Hunter. What did you do? I'm trying to bring it up. Why won't it let me bring it up? Let me scroll back. Well, where is it? I'm trying to highlight it so it goes up on the screen. Come on. I hate the chat. There it is right there. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that. That will definitely help. I spent a lot of money last week trying to get ready for England. I still have to get a pair of wellies, waterproof boots. I still have to get a pair of waterproof boots next month. I can't get it this month. I've already gone through my budget. And I got to get a better rain suit than what I have. So, and then I should be ready for England. So a little bit at a time. So next in line, let's see. Let me get my notes here so I don't mess this up. Next in line is Audra of Jersey History Hunter. Your hosts are Audra and Bobby. It's at 7 p.m. Share the love stream. Then after Audra is Flash in Your Pan. Your hosts are Ed, Jesse, Dano, and Treasure Vixens will be there today because they have a special guest. Okay, their special guest is Ellie Knows Rocks, a beautiful, intelligent, economic geologist. She is fabulous when it comes to rocks and minerals. So, great guest, Ed. After Flash in Your Pan is Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt. Your host is Bill. That starts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central, and 5:30 Pacific. Let's see. I'm going to find my other. Then, Wednesday, Underground Buddha. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is his live stream, Bobby's live stream. Thursday, Can You Dig It? Dawn and Shelly, who are in the house. It's Thursday at 8 p.m. Very fun live stream and giveaways. Then every Friday, Audra, Jersey History Hunter, her video is at 5:30. And mine is at 6, our premieres. And then after us is Mike, M.A. Lyman 24. Let's see. Saturday, Paul of American Woodland Relics. Or no, Friday night at 8 o'clock, Paul of American Woodland Relics has his show. His co-host is Jonathan of Rivendell Coins and Antiquities, and it's called What's Your Grade? So be sure to check that out Friday night at 8 o'clock. Saturday. Let's see. DF Digger and Madison, Maine, 6:45 to 7:30. And then M.A. Lyman 24 live stream and coin roll hunting is after that. 8 p.m. Clark's Cove Detecting. I don't know if they're back from vacation yet or not, so you'll have to watch and check, but it's normally at 8 p.m. on Saturday. 9 p.m. JP Lawns and More, JP's Bar, is on his live stream. Sundays. I start my Sundays if I'm not out of town. Last weekend I watched some, but then I had to leave and go meet some other magnet fishers. So Sunday, I start out 9 a.m. with Starry's Lost and Found or Starry Lock. Steve streams on both his channels at the same time. And I have my morning coffee with Steve and friends. And then from there, we do a raid over to Rob, FL Thunder. Rob starts his live stream at 9 o'clock as well. We do a Starry's Lost and Found raid over to Rob's about 10 o'clock. Rob's co-host is Charlie of Digging It Back. Then that live stream goes on until just before it's time to go to Mayor Videos. Marlon, who's in the chat. And Marlon, Aurora, and their co-host is Tripwire of Straight Up Metal Detecting. Their live stream starts at 11:30. Then The Asylum with Mark Miller is on 6 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Pacific. On Mondays, I normally watch Ambient Girl Digs at 7. And that she has a very cool show where people send in their treasure hunting finds that they can't identify, and we all work together to try to decipher what these items are. I don't think she had a stream yesterday. I couldn't find a stream for her yesterday. It's just before school starts. Oh, I hear the lover dog talking. And then Gypsy left for a cruise, zero discrimination. So, and I think Amanda also went on vacation somewhere. So there was no vortex treasure hunting. So, or treasure vortex last night on Spreaker. So those are the shows I watch. I do watch some Magnet Fishers. Monday nights is my TV night with my boyfriend. So these are the stickers we're giving away. We're going to have to give it away really quick because I'm running behind. Got FLX Detectorist. Boom. Dan's Lanyards. Boom. Underground Buddha. Boom. Boom. Starry's Lost and Found. Digger Degas. Treasure Vortex. JHH. Magnetic Squatch. Brockton Magnet Fisher. Metal Detecting Brooklyn. My Digging with Deej Magnet Fishing sticker. Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelley? Up North Diggers. B3 Relic Recovery. Mayor Videos. And Marty is Nuts About Digging. So that's a bunch of stickers. I don't know how many for sure. And I just realized I forgot to bring something up. Hang on here for a second. It'll just take a second. Giveaway tool. So I want everybody to put in the chat Fort. Hashtag Fort in capital letters. Hashtag Fort. Okay. I will mail this sticker pack anywhere in the world. Okay. So everybody is eligible to jump in on this giveaway. Okay. So please put in the chat hashtag Fort. You need to be willing to share your name, your full name, and your mailing address so that I can mail them to you. Oh, flash in your pan in my house. Hi, Ed. Ed just won this sticker pack last week. Did you get it yet, Ed? Autism Mary Magnet Fishing. Welcome back, Mary. Okay, hashtag, let me share this with you. Okay. Share. There's that. Okay. Make sure you can see this. Come on. Yep, you can see it. Okay. 10 more seconds, folks, and we got to draw because we got to go over and do a deed raid over at JHH. Yep, no space between the hashtag and Fort, please. Hashtag FORT in capital letters. Okay? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. It says only 10 entries? Wow. Okay. Here we go. Jimmy Cloake. Whoa, Jimmy, I think this is your first time winning. Congratulations, Jimmy. Okay. Stop sharing. Congratulations, Jimmy. Okay. Very cool. I'm so happy for you, Jimmy. Okay, let me change my banner, Jimmy. Here is the email address. Send me an email to that email address with your full name, Jimmy, and your mailing address so that I can get the sticker pack out to you. Okay. So, and thank you everybody for coming. I know it's, the week before kids go back to school. Some kids went back yesterday. So, thank you everybody for coming and supporting my channel. I'm not sure what our topic will be next week, but the early release video will be tonight. Okay, for my Ruby tiered members. All right. Sometime tonight, after we get done live streaming, everybody gets done live streaming, I'll try to pop in the chat. I'll be bouncing around YouTube trying to reciprocate everybody and that. This Friday's video will be Trash Bash, Muskegon Watershed cleanup, magnet fishing, and we also do some detecting. So, and you guys will get to see my grandson's oldest relic he found. It was amazing. So let's go over, do a deed trade over to Audra, Jersey History Hunter, and Bobby, and do a deed trade. Bye, everybody. Thank you to my super chatters. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to everybody who came. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Good night.